hello, amazing souls. Welcome back to another episode on my channel, Cosmic Contracts with Princess Starlight. So, today's topic is moving from 4D to 5D. So, if you are in 4D, then here are some of the signs that you might be witnessing that you do not connect with the previous self of your previous self, and your whatever life you had prior awakening, you do not connect with that anymore. The other would be you do not give into fear, do not give into fear more often now. Like before that, now you're more hopeful. You feel that, there's another way, we can do this, and all these things. Slowly and surely, your habits are changing. The old habits that, like, they were mainly for outer satisfaction, so that you could not look in your inner self. Now that you are awakening, that there is something different, to questions like who am I, what is my purpose, and so many other things. So you are now moving away from the past habits that no longer make you happy. You're looking for a more meaningful existence. All right, so these are few of them, and this is 3D. But now for many, we are not able to move from 4D to 5D. And why is this happening? Or if not, how do we move? Then we need to come to the theory of practice and I will tell you I'm making this, and then the practice and cleansing. You can call this cleansing, you can call this purification, whatever you like. So what do I mean by cleansing and practice and purification? Now that you're awakening to your spirituality, you need to practice that spiritual you that you are, right? And from the outer environment. So this is you, and from the outer existence or the environment, let's take environment, right? We can do meditation, we can do exercise to move the energy, and we eat the right kind of food. So we are changing our food habits slowly, right? And then now we are living in the good environment. So we are slowly changing and trying to bring more meaningful existence. So these are from the outer environment that you can bring in. These are again few of the things that you are going to bring from your outer existence. All right. But now, very important, right? So we are collecting all this from our outer environment. Now let's see what happens when we're collecting more energy through meditation, exercise, right food. We are living in, we have changed our environment also. So how do we move from 4D to 5D and start living in that right here on 3D? So the thing is, all right. The only reason, I keep talking about the womb. So, womb is like a pot where you're storing all your feelings and your whatever you're going through. All right. Now, imagine from the outer existence, I'm filling, these are like the water pipes. That's why I have drawn the human being kind of like this. So, imagine your water pipe is there, and you are bringing in new energy through meditation, and especially like mostly people spend time in meditation and everything. And then through here, this cord is connecting all the chakras, right? And then this, don't get freaked out, the only thing is that this is your grounding way. You connect your pipes, and then you go ground your energies into the heart of Mother Gaia. All right, so this is Mother Gaia. All right, I know it's a funny diagram, but let's start. So now what happens is that we have this circuit, okay? And I keep calling this the storing pot. So let's see what happens is that supposing, especially in the womb chakra or the sacral chakra, here I am storing fear, okay? And then yes, now it's better. So fear, okay? Then we are storing trauma, use and abuse. So any kind of sexual interaction, wanted, unwanted, with love or without love, any any kind of interaction, all right, any kind of sexual interaction is getting stored here, and it will remain in your pot. So you have to clear, that's why you have to clear your womb in order to clear your sexual cords which you have attached knowingly unknowingly with other person, other I mean another soul. So you have to cut these energy cords. And only why when you do that, what happens is, so whatever was lacking, you once you start cutting the cords, you will move away from the things that did not make you happy. All right, that's why it's said that this pot is the pot of, where do I write it? All right, let's write it here. Creativity, right? It will bring you joy, expressing yourself the way you think you are, and you are going to live your unique. So you're going to create, this is a creating space, that's why creativity. And you're going to live your unique way through here only, and bring into existence the desired results, the desired life that your dream is. And then what happens is, in the root chakra, this is your root chakra. So whatever you have felt and whatever you were made to feel, everything is getting stored here: past life, current life, from your ancestral history, from your generations, it's passed on to you. And your belief system is getting created in your root chakra. So this is your core belief area that defines, the foundation of you, like who you are, foundation of your existence. All right. And then we have solar plexus that will help you take action and decision making and all those things. This is a masculine chakra. This is heart, the giver and receiver. I keep talking about this on my channel. And then you have your throat chakra for your expression, for expressing who you truly are. You express through voice, but you also express through many other ways: gestures, emotions, right? And then obviously your third eye gets connected to the universe. And this is your crown chakra, from where you're going to get your downloads. So this is the entire process. And so now, if my channels, like I am meditating, doing everything and getting from things from the outer world, but here I am blocked energy wise, right? The pipe, remember I drew the pipe. So the internal pipes that are present in your energy body, that is within your physical body, this is your energy body, right? And this upper one where the skin is, that is your physical body. So in the energy body, like a network connection, all the pipes are there. So if it's filled with fear, kind of trauma, suffering, pain, or any sexual interaction that you did not want, but it ended up happening, what's happening is you're storing things here. Or even lot of we are filled with lot of shame and guilt, right? And females have to go a lot, but that doesn't mean the males do not go. The males also they go through shame, guilt in their own ways, right? And even men are forced for sexual interaction that they do not want or they do not wish for. So do not we are not going to talk about gender. This is your body and in the soul. So your chakra, your energy body is connecting to your soul. And here, if there is a blockage in the pipeline, so no matter how much I try to fill in with all the good positive universal energy which is available all around us, always 24/7, there's no doubt about it. All right, you're always available, you're always in that bubble of your aura, and you're expanding, expanding, expanding. But if my pipes, all right, let's create the pipes, they are already blocked here. Okay, so no matter how much I try to fill in, I won't be able to get rid of them and bring my light body into existence, or light body, or my activation of the Christ consciousness, whatever you say that. In short, in order to get away, get out of things, you to get into the 5D, if you want to go into the 5D, which is all about peace, love, light, and then other things like you have to build your faith, you have to build your belief, you have to accept the concept of divine timing, which is very, very important, because you have to remember your mind, your logic may show you 100 ways based on facts and evidence of the next steps that you need to take, but your heart or your connection to the source above, okay, that is always going to show you infinite opportunities. But in order to reach from here, this level to this, and then always tapping into your infinite potential, you have to start working on these energies, believing in faith, belief, divine timing, hope. Slowly, slowly, you need to start cultivating. If you do not feel, if you are not feeling happy and happiness and joy, that means there is a blockage, and that is directly, this is a very important key in your ascension. If happiness and joy is missing, that means you are not doing something that matches your soul's purpose, right? So you have to find where your happiness and joy lies, and believe, have faith, belief that whatever brings you happiness and joy, that will help you create abundance, and keep walking the path diligently. I know it's a lot of information, but these are not just words. These are energies that every moment you have to bring into practice. And discipline is very, very important. Even I like that. I'm sorry, yes, that's the truth. I had no discipline. Slowly I'm trying, bringing certain things, certain things, I'm organizing them, yet I still feel that there is lack of discipline in me. Okay, so we have to kind of go through all this and see where we are. So no matter how much we do all this outer work, but the inner work is very important, right? So now when we are doing the inner work, so now let's talk about how we are going to do the inner work and cleansing. All right, the first is being aware and accepting your habits, because they are creating important patterns which are going to keep you stuck or gonna make you move forward. And always remember that you are aware, you are very well aware of the habits that are gonna stop you. Like for me, it was drink, if it was smoking, it was food, and then not sleeping early, too much into technology. All these things were for me, and slowly, slowly, I started cutting them down. Still not there, but yes, I have come a long way. I can truly say that. Diet, from eating meat every day, eating from outside every other day, dairy product, and overcooked food, leftover, frozen food. I cut down all of that, and I used to eat 6 times a day. So you can imagine, like, I was really into food, and now I eat 2 times a day. I make sure I cook it. I stay away from meat. I still love meat, but then I know that it's not good for increasing the vibration. It's gonna lower the vibration. So I stick to in a couple of months I eat, and if more, then maybe once a month also. So do not force yourself. That is a very important thing. Nothing will come out of forcing yourself. You cannot force yourself. That's not the way to go around it. Okay. Third point is fasting. It helps you clear your toxins from your cells, right? If you do not put food in your cells, if you do not put food in your body, the cells are not going to absorb. Food is energy basically. So if I am going to do fasting, then what happens is that the cells start to release the energy. You must have heard in science that when you're hungry, your cells in stomach, I'm not sure but about the part, the area, but the thing is that these cells start to eat themselves in hunger. So whatever toxic energy is, that's going to get out of your cells. So fasting really helps. Those who are in intermittent fasting, that is also a good way. Fourth is healing. This is very important step. Remember I told you about these pipes, all right? And if I am carrying all these things, whether it is mine, whether it's coming from my past life or from my own karma or from my ancestors or their karmic generational karma, it's all sitting in me. So I really need to do the cleaning part. If I'm not cleaning, then the energy that I'm inviting from outside will help me a little to jump from one place to another in life, that quantum jump that we talk about. Because remember, it's a spiral, it's not a straight path. So from here I can jump to here, but for that I need to be on high energy, right? And healing of trauma is trauma, pain, suffering, fears that we carry. There's so many other things. We all have to clear all of these things. And healing, so sorry, one second. So all these four things were, and because they are creating a loop, and you will get stuck in this loop. Therefore it's very important remembering that you have to get out of these things, your cycles. Again, I help that with my clients. So if you want, you can come to me, or you can go out to any other healer out there, or if you know your own, you want to do it on your own, that's also good enough, right? It's just that it's going to take a little longer to first figure out things. So it's better you go to a professional in your area. If you know somebody else, that's also good, but healing is very important. Then I would say, so these are few things. Now, habits that can keep you stuck, all right? I am going to write, maybe this triggers you, resonates with you. That means this is the area where you need to work. Addictions can be alcohol, smoking, drugs, even marijuana will come in that. All right. Yes, I know it's a natural drug, but the thing is that it is going to temporarily enhance your consciousness. But what it's going to do is that it's not the best way to tap into your spirituality in the longer term. then and yeah, especially if you have some trauma or something, then these drugs can enhance that experience. Therefore it is important, like you must have heard people go through a bad trip. This, why is it that happening? Because it affects your, it gets seeped in from your physical to emotional to mental, and whatever it is, whatever is hiding in your subconscious, in your emotional body, it will extract that and it will enhance. That's why it's very important that you are in the right frame of mind, firstly, to do these things. Second, can be third, can the third is sexual. So whether you are into multiple partners or multiple partners, you see a lot of porn, or you have changed many partners frequently. So all these things are going to affect, because remember, there is a huge connection between your spiritual energy, there's kind of a direct relationship, and your sexual energy. This is also in your sacral chakra, coming from your womb. So it's like a creation energy, right? So that's why it is very important to check your life in this area. Then I can, technology, these are few that are coming from my own life and from the life of my clients. How much do you engage in outer world? That means spending time outer world. So it's party, shopping. You must have heard people have this thing called FOMO, fear of missing out. Again, that means, more into the outer world than the inner. Just a small example, not to be taken that seriously. But yeah, fear of missing out is kind of, too much into the outer world, and you don't connect well with your inner world. Then, very important point, last is, I will put it here. Okay, let me put it here. Sorry. The last is, how do you feel plus or think about yourself? This inner mind, that's this inner critique, judge that sits inside of you. How does it make you feel and think about yourself? Be very honest with you. Okay, and when you are looking into your habits, this is also connected to your inner child. This is another topic, and this is also one of the area where I work, inner child issues. Okay, inner child, womb healing, recovery from trauma, and creating your maps and finding, helping you find your mission. So inner child work or issues, this is the major inner work that you need to do, that will help you find your habits. Mostly currently 90% are coming from your childhood, 10% is from your subconscious containing your past life records and your previous life karmas and everything. But currently, for this current incarnation, whatever habits are coming, they are coming from your childhood. That's why inner work, inner child work is very important. Now, so this is also part of your shadow work. Okay. Now, when you do all of this, okay, you will find the gap. Now, gap between the inner version of you, like how the inner you thinks versus the outer you. And again, it's about being honest to yourself first, being true to yourself first. this is not an exercise where you're going to sit and judge yourself. No, I'm sorry. Or if you are comfortable doing it with somebody else, then only do it with somebody, in a with somebody who's not going to judge you, right? Can understand that this is work for the soul, not for judging your current life. And even you have to do that. This is just to, it's for you to enhance your energy. That emotional chart I'm going to put while I'm editing the video, so on the up on the blue bar, if you want to be there in love, peace, harmony, and happy space. You don't want to compete, you don't want to fight, you don't want to fill yourself or others with shame and guilt, competition, and so many other things that you have to do in order to survive. And they say that, this is life, you have to do these things to survive. Temporarily these things will help you, but in the long term they are not going to help you. So you have to make a decision for your life, because remember, I keep telling you, at the end of the day, you are accountable for your own karmas in front of the karmic board. You cannot say my family, my partner, my child. No, nothing is going to work there. It's only your karma that's going to matter in front of the karmic board when you are going to have a soul review. So you will find out the gap between your inner and outer you. So the inner you being your spiritual you, because it connects you to your soul's mission, divine blueprint, and what your soul desires, believes in, and makes it happy, joyous, all these things, right? So these are few ways to upgrade. Okay, now we will get into small tips, daily tips that you can do daily. You can, these are little things for, remember this bridge that I showed you: practice, spiritual practice, and purification work. All right, you have to do that together. It's like two things, two threads together. Okay, what am I doing here? Well, so it's like two threads entangled together. So one is the step of practice, the other is of clearing, purification, or inner work, whatever you want to call that. So these two are together joined. So the daily practices that you can do is spiritual reading. Morning half an hour, evening half an hour, or 1 hour continuously, your choice. And you can increase that. Start from at least 5 minutes. At least, like, every morning you get up and there are so many apps, or just Google for a good quote for today and just read a line. If you cannot do that 5 minute also, just read a good line. So morning, the first thought that you're gonna put, first word that you're gonna put in, and the last one that before you put before sleeping, it's going to affect your subconscious mind. So one is reading. All right, meditation is definitely there. The more you connect, you're going to get more answers, connecting to your inner self, inner wisdom, your temple, your inner temple of light that is within you. Then the third is journaling. The more you journal, and remember, I was talking about inner child issues, so, or your shadow work. So there are many questions journals available on Google itself, so you can just pick 2 or 3 questions when you sit at a time and just answer them honestly. Remember, honesty and true to yourself first. So when you do that journaling, just sit with 2 or 3 questions, whatever works for you, and write honestly. Express whatever there is. And definitely with the diet change, because what you eat, that's how you're going to become. Fasting, try fasting if you cannot do that. Imagine me not being able to fast, and now I have started. So it takes a little bit of dedication, for sure. Dedication, discipline, being diligent, honest. Again, these are not just words, these are the more you start. So just for some time, dedicate time to yourself. And what you need to do, when I say all these words, just follow what you believe in. That right now, when you're focusing on yourself, what is the first thing you want? You want to devote yourself to disciplining yourself, or you're already disciplined, so maybe you just want to give in quickly, so bringing in more patience, right? So you will know the keys are many, but which key is going to work for your life is very important. You are a firm believer in the magical world, or you have too much of faith, and you need to work on that. You already have a lot of love, but now you are moving towards unconditional love, right? Love without conditions. So there are so many things. You are a kinder person, you want more kindness to spread in the world, right? You want peace, you want harmony. Again, many keys, but what is going to work for you, only you know. So the more you do, these are like the keys specific to you, and these are the common things that everybody can do. Read good things, meditate, journal about yourself, how you felt, whatever it was. Fast to clear your cells, and healing. And in healing also, you can go to spiritual healers, and there's so many things. And then there is somatic healing also. This is specifically focusing on the trauma in your cells. Okay, so I think for today, yes, I wanted to do a good new thing. It just came into my mind, and I'm just gonna do that. Wait. All right, so I guess I covered all of the points. So yeah, from 4D to 5D, first thing is from outer environment, you're collecting all this, but because you have to clear your internal pipes to activate your light body also, your Markaba also. So these are few of the ways, okay, that you can so this is called cleansing or purification process that you can do. And along with that, daily you can do all these things like these, bring that into practice. So this is your practice, and this is your cleansing way, and these are like two things tangled together. Okay. Okay, everybody. So now we are moving to the next part. Next part today, usually I do pick a card reading, but today I have something interesting for you. So today, connect with your spirit team, whether it is archangels, angels, dragons, unicorns, ancestors, animal kingdom, whoever you connect with. And in the next page, there are 8 statements. So 5, 6, 7, 8, right? So you can pick one or multiple options, whatever you want. And let's get into the statements. All right. So moving on. All right. Let's see the statements. The first one is look for signs. Second, create solid spiritual foundation. Be in service to planet. Third, stay balanced. Ground your visions. Fourth, connect with Archangel Gabriel to bring order and discipline. White light, clarity. So I guess connect with white light and clarity. The fifth is remember you are a beautiful, wise spirit of light. Sixth, there is magic around you. Expect excitement and joy. Seventh. Oh, it's big. All right. Spend time in contemplation. You know the answers, but need to tune into your inner intuition wisdom to access your answers. Your answers shall emerge in quiet times. Okay. And the last one, your angels love you immensely. So these are the 8. I'll put a snapshot in the video when I compile it. All right, so these are the 8 messages. I hope they resonated with you. Please only pick what resonates with you. These are from your spirit guides, your spiritual team. I hope this helped you from my heart to yours. Lots of love and light. Sorry, I had to say Princess Starlight, I know, but it took time to write Princess Starlight. All right. I really hope this helped you. Lots of love. Bye bye.